LBC host Sangeeta Maiska has vanished from the station's airwaves, and no one knows exactly why. She last appeared on the station on the 14th of April. That was the day after Iran mounted its missile attack on Israel, which was in response to Israel having bombed its consulate in Syria. And on that day, Maiska conducted this interview with Israeli government spokesperson Avi Hyman.
What Israel did by taking that action against Iran was escalate what is already an incredibly fragile situation.
Sangeeta, that's an outrageous framing of the reality.
It's not an outrageous framing. I've just been speaking to somebody who is a diplomat to Iran from the UK government. That's not an outrageous framing of it. What Israel did was strike what is considered in diplomatic circles the sovereign territory of Iran, whether we like it or not. And there was undoubtedly going to be a blowback. So did Israel game out what was going to happen next?
Firstly, I'm not going to speak directly to that strike. What I can say definitively, and this is why it's outrageous, I can say definitively is that that wasn't an embassy, it wasn't a consulate, it wasn't any type of diplomatic mission.
It's been widely reported as that.
Because that's what Iran says. Because that's what Iran says. So would you like to copy and paste?
Are you suggesting every single news organization in the world has got that wrong?
No, I'm suggesting that the Iranians have an interest to say that that was a diplomatic mission when we know definitively it wasn't. Okay, because they then want to give you the response that you've just copied and pasted, with all due respect.
Sangeeta Maiska's framing of the situation was not outrageous, as the spokesperson said, but Maiska hasn't been on LBC since. The Metro newspaper has approached both LBC and Maiska for comment, though neither has said why the host is off air. Listeners, though, are drawing their own conclusions. A change.org petition to reinstate Maiska was launched last week, and it's already gained over 18,000 signatures. Politicians have been demanding answers too. This was from Labour's John McDonnell. Sangeeta Maiska serves as a beacon of fair and balanced professional journalism. This decision smacks of censorship. And he says reinstate Sangeeta Maiska to her position at LBC. Dawn Butler also commented, genuine question, LBC, where is Sangeeta Maiska? And you see that hashtag actually had quite a lot of tweets on it. And Lindsay Hilsum, who is a very respected journalist from Channel 4 News, said, worried about the unexplained disappearance from LBC of Sangeeta Maiska. She's a brave, principled journalist and an excellent broadcaster. Listeners will be missing her. What's the explanation? Others have been crowdsourcing clues. Social housing campaigner Kwejo Twenboa posted this. I've received a message from someone who I'll keep anonymous. They say Sangeeta disappeared from the LBC schedule. Producers were told no one will notice she's gone. But if people are to ring in to say she's fine, if this is true, it's vile. It'll now be down to LBC to confirm or clarify. Now, there have been at least a few signs of life from Sangeeta Maiska. Last week, she had this exchange with a fan. So someone says, hope you're okay, Sangeeta, you missed. And then Sangeeta says, I miss you all too. Maiska hasn't posted on Twitter since, but 4 days ago, she posted this to her Instagram account. Now, if you don't know, and I certainly didn't, that's a section of Verdi's Requiem called The Day of Wrath. And alongside it, Maiska wrote, quote, it's a beautiful reminder, whoever we are, whatever station in life, in the end, all should be judged on their honesty, authenticity, and actions.